Yo, salute to all my brethren, all my kings on this podcast right now. As y'all can see, you already see the title, so you already know what it is, guys. This is another episode of the Virility Kings podcast, all right? Foods to avoid that decrease testosterone levels, right? And guess what? You're also going to get a free little bonus on here, and I'm going to give you some practical ways that can get you to actually deal with and fix low testosterone, guys, all right? So we have a very good, powerful episode ahead of us. I think that a lot of us need to know this. A lot of us are doing different things, don't realize that we're actually impacting and affecting our testosterone in negative ways. So, this is good. This is great that we can really fix that. But first and foremost, know what it is that could be potentially stopping us from having the best testosterone levels. Look, I can't even talk. That's how excited I am about bringing this information to y'all. But, just really focusing on specific things that we can avoid that can help us have the best testosterone levels possible, that can help us optimize our testosterone levels. All right, guys. So I'm super excited about getting into this video. And we're going to get it popping. I'm going to give y'all a chance to come in. I believe a couple guys came, a couple guys left. But I'm going to give y'all a second to hop in. And while I'm waiting for some of you guys to come back in, I'm going to go ahead and check out a few other things real quick. All right. But yeah, I'm super excited about this episode because I'm going to really dig deep and, get into this material. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just start. I'm going to just go ahead and start going, man. I know y'all going to slide in eventually once y'all get into it or once YouTube let y'all know what's popping. And I'm going to go ahead and get into this material. All right. So first and foremost, y'all already know this is about avoiding foods that you want to avoid, right? Foods that you want to avoid. And let me get rid of this banner right here, y'all. And hey, if you just hopped on the video, go ahead and throw a like on the video. We're going to get into some real good content, guys. This is going to help you optimize your testosterone levels. And what it does is it empowers you to be able to avoid the right stuff that could be potentially decreasing your testosterone levels, guys, all right? So we're going to get into this, y'all. Let me move that out the way. All right. So if you just hopped on the video, go ahead and throw a like on the video, okay? Yo, sky the limit, 925. Yo, salute. What up, man? Salute my fellow king. You already know what it is, bro. I'm here. It's time to get into this information. If y'all excited about getting into this information, go ahead and like the video. And I'm going to go ahead and get in. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get into this material. All right. So first and foremost, guys, you already know that we are already exposed to a lot of things on this earth that can, pose detriment to our health, period. Our health, hormonal health, physical health, body health, whatever kind of health you want to talk about. There's so many different things on this earth that we're exposed to that affects us on a daily basis. Obviously, I focus on testosterone, so we're going to dig into that. Now, the last episode actually finished that episode on kind of going into alcohol and how alcohol is actually one of the things that could definitely lower your testosterone levels, especially if you're drinking alcohol too often, right? So if you're an individual that drinks alcohol, you're like, yo, I sip on Monday, you know what I'm saying? I sip on Wednesday, I sip on Thursday, I sip on Saturday, I sip on Sunday, you know what I'm saying? You in the club like, hey, we in here getting tipsy as hell every day. If you didn't know, I'm here to tell you that you are putting your testosterone levels at risk of being lowered and decreased. All right. Alcohol is not good for testosterone. And one of the main reasons why alcohol isn't good for testosterone is because it boosts your cortisol levels. Cortisol is another hormone, which is our stressing hormone. Cortisol and testosterone pretty much compete. Okay. The thing is you want to have a healthy ratio between your cortisol and your testosterone levels. So ideal would be kind of like, say, 1 to 3. You know what I'm saying? 1 being cortisol, 3 being testosterone. A lot of cases, a lot of guys end up having, 1 to 3 and it's flip-flopped, where your testosterone is at 1 and your cortisol is at 3 in terms of a ratio. So this is why it's very detrimental, because it's going to boost cortisol levels. And once your cortisol levels raise, it's going to combat testosterone, guys. That stress hormone, cortisol, is meant to help regulate stress, right? By putting yourself in that position and putting your body in that position, you are definitely going to put yourself in a position where your testosterone is at risk and you decreasing your testosterone. So this is why alcohol is not really going to be the top choice if you're talking about, boosting your testosterone. Now, I will say this. There's nothing wrong with drinking moderately. So if you want to drink alcohol in moderation, I don't think it's a problem. If you drink a couple drinks on the weekend, I don't think it's an issue or a problem. You understand? There's even some studies that claim, right, that, a little alcohol could possibly be a little beneficial to your testosterone. Key word, emphasis, little, a little bit of alcohol. All right. Me personally, I just let alcohol go because, I used to be an alcoholic. So I drank alcohol, that was my thing. And I developed a very unhealthy relationship with it. So the reason why I just chose to just let it go is because of that. I drank to feel something. I drank to get drunk. You understand? And me personally, it doesn't do anything for me to just have a drink or two on the weekend. I mean, in my own mindset and my own mind frame, I'm like, you know what? It'll be better for my health. I'm gonna just go ahead and avoid it completely. If I don't drink alcohol, it'll be better for me. It'll be better for my health. So I'm gonna just cut it all the way out. Then boom, I don't have to worry about me drinking something that's potentially boosting my cortisol levels. So that's one of the reasons, guys. That's one of the reasons why alcohol actually, is one of the things that you may want to avoid, or just bring it to a minimum in terms of how often you consuming and drinking alcohol, if you don't want your testosterone to decrease. If you want to retain testosterone, and if you want them testosterone gains. You understand? So that's definitely on the list. I believe on the last episode too, I also talked about processed foods. I'm just going to go over it again, guys. I'm just going to kind of cover it a little bit and just kind of hinge over it, because I got a lot of information that I want to cover on this episode. And if you just hopped on this video, go ahead and throw a like on it. Let Facebook, YouTube, let these platforms know that I'm putting some good information on here, guys. So let's do it, all right? And Sky the Limit, 925, he said, I just let it go on March 24th. Yo, congratulations, man. Salute. It's not easy for everybody. It's not easy for everyone to step away from alcohol, I actually stopped because it just didn't feel right to me anymore. Like my body, I thank God that my body started letting me know, like, hey, yo, this shit that you putting in you, man, I ain't really feeling this. I'm not really feeling it. So congratulations to you, bro. I'm proud of you. I'm glad that you did it, man. And you don't even realize how many steps you've put yourself, in the game, ahead in the game of life, in the game of health, in the game of boosting testosterone. You did yourself a great favor. So yeah, man, but processed foods, that's your Wendy's, Burger King, Crystals, Checkers, In-N-Out, whatever you eat, wherever you from, it's fast food everywhere in the world. Processed foods like that. You also got your oven baked lasagnas and your frozen processed foods that you just throw in the oven. It's supposed to be this exquisite meal. Just a whole bunch of processed stuff, cookies, cakes, donuts, you know what I'm saying? All this stuff, man, is definitely detrimental to your testosterone levels. And I did talk about that in the last episode, guys. But it's something to think about. It's something to think about. I'm a personal trainer. So some of my clients, they're like, yo, I can't live without eating something sweet, man. I can't live without being able to go to McDonald's sometimes. And I'll tell them just like I tell y'all, or I'll tell y'all just like I tell them, there's nothing wrong with moderation. As long as anywhere from 75 to 80% of the time we doing healthy things, we doing the right thing, it ain't gonna hurt us to kind of play dip and dab and play a little bit with some of these other things. But I always let them know too, just know that it can somewhat slower your progress and your results. If you want to quickly get somewhere, you have to do sacrifice. You got to sacrifice. So that's one of the key things that I want to push out there. But processed foods is definitely, one of the things that you want to avoid, man. You want to avoid a lot of processed food because it's going to be one of the top things that'll cause your testosterone to plummet and, cause a decrease in your testosterone levels, man. And I know y'all don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all want to continue boosting testosterone and all that good stuff. All right. So that's amazing. Now, I'm going to this other food. And if y'all want to hear this food that you want to avoid because, simply because you don't want to decrease your testosterone levels, I need to see some twos in the chat. All right. So all you got to do is just hop on the chat, find the chat, put a 2 in the chat. And once I see those 2s in the chat, I'm going to go ahead and go into this next food that you want to avoid so that you don't have to worry about, your testosterone levels decreasing and all that. All right. So let me see some 2s in the chat. All right. My man, Scott a Limit. Salute. And I want y'all to know too that I'm definitely going to be doing a Q&A, right? So how I'm going to do my Q&As now on these episodes is I'm actually going to allow you guys to come in, right? So I'll be putting a link in the chat. And then once you click that link, that'll give you access to be able to hop on with me. And then, I can meet you, you can meet me. You can ask your question. I'm going to give you my answer. You know what I'm saying? And boom, that way I feel like it'll be even more engaging. And I just wanted to increase the engagement on this a little bit. All right. So I see I don't got a lot of people on here today. I guess a lot of people, they might be doing their thing. It's Saturday and all that. But the show must go on, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to continue because, guys watch my videos afterwards anyway. So it is what it is. All right, y'all. So the next thing that you guys really want to consider and think about in terms of your testosterone levels, avoiding lowering your testosterone levels, right? It's going to be tomatoes. Tomatoes, right? Tomatoes. I know you're like, damn, what the tomatoes? Are you serious? Look, tomatoes are rich in multiple nutrients, right? Like multiple, including lycopene, right? This chemical compound has numerous potentially positive effects on men. So it's very beneficial. Don't get me wrong. Like tomatoes definitely, have some great benefits. So I'm looking at my other screen, y'all, because I'm trying to get this thing situated. That's why I keep looking off. But anyway, yeah, I mean, there's good benefits. You know what I'm saying? Like lycopene, that's something, and I'm probably not even pronouncing that right, but that's something that we definitely need for our prostate health and men's health and all that good stuff, right? 100%. It could even help us lower the risk of prostate cancer. But studies actually suggest that pretty much it can lower testosterone levels. If you eat tomatoes too often, it can definitely potentially lower your testosterone levels. Period. All right. Now, one of the main reasons why lycopene is necessary for men in their prostate health is because lycopene can actually lower your testosterone levels. What's crazy? Having high testosterone levels can kind of, raise our risk in getting prostate cancer potentially. Right. So, that's something to really think about, guys. And it's something to consider. That's one of the reasons why lycopene is even a beneficial thing, is simply to regulate testosterone. I'm not going to say that it lowers testosterone, but it regulates testosterone. If y'all have watched any of my other videos, that's why I say, we got to be real careful and mindful of, how high our testosterone levels are. If a lot of guys want to get to, 1,000 NGDL, and, a lot of guys want to get to this high amount. I'm gonna keep it a beam with y'all, man. You're probably better off, more than likely, you're probably better off keeping your testosterone levels at a decent space. So like anywhere from, I say, a little over average to in between average and high. As long as your testosterone levels are over average, you will receive some type of benefits from that. So I think one of the biggest mistakes that a lot of guys make, a lot of us make, is, we want to boost our testosterone levels, but we want them to be super duper high to the highest NGDL, and don't realize that, we put ourselves in a very compromising situation by doing that. A lot of guys want to boost their testosterone super duper high to the highest NGDL, nanograms per deciliter, and don't realize that risks come with that. Risks come with that. Yo, Giannis Antet, salute, man. What's up? He said, yo, what's up, Superman? Salute. So it's something to think about, guys. It's something to definitely think about and keep that in your mind. But studies suggest this is because of its ability to lower testosterone levels. So for those looking for testosterone boosters, it's best to consume it in moderation. And that, of course, is tomatoes, because it has lycopene in it. So if you didn't know, now you know. Lycopene is something that is beneficial to lower the risk of prostate cancer, but one of the reasons why is because it can somewhat lower testosterone levels or regulate testosterone levels. Henceforth, it could potentially prevent prostate cancer because a lot of the times it comes from high testosterone levels. So I'm sure that kind of caught y'all by surprise, but it's something to really think about and consider that. I feel like as we get older, we definitely want to think about that. Definitely want to think about it. And I'm going to say this one more time. That's why y'all know my natural testosterone support supplement is called Virility. And y'all know, if you've seen any of my advertisements, or if you've seen any guys talking about my supplement and how they're taking it, you don't hear any of them saying, yeah, my testosterone levels went from 466 to 1,000, or my testosterone levels went from, a 396 to a 1072 NGDL. We're not doing that. I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to promote that, because I want to encourage my guys to naturally boost their testosterone levels and bring it to a healthy space. So you don't have to have your T levels they can't, when they check your blood, the shit break because it's so high. You don't need that to benefit from high testosterone levels and the benefits that come with high testosterone levels. You could have a freaking 700 NGDL, man, and be on top of the moon. You could have 800 and be on top of the moon. You don't have to have the max testosterone levels to experience these attributes of high testosterone and these benefits of high testosterone. I haven't checked my testosterone in a minute, and I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if I'm only at like a 650 or something. I would not be surprised whatsoever. But my main concern and my main thing is the benefits. That's why when y'all see people talking about virility, what are they talking about? They're talking about what they are experiencing that's beneficial to them. They're talking about, how they're feeling. They're talking about how the testosterone levels, the effects of testosterone levels are making them feel. That's what these guys are talking about when they say, oh, I took virility. It's all about the experience and how you're feeling. Do you feel more energized? Does your mind feel more clear? Do you feel stronger in the gym? Is your sex drive increasing? Are you, no homo, but are your erections like on point? You see what I'm saying? Are you frequently having erections? That is the goal and was the goal of virility. It was to deal with these things that a lot of my guys are dealing with, that I've dealt with. And then on top of that, it's even meant to help guys who may be at an average space and they want to feel some improvement of these areas, and they will experience it. You understand? So guys, keep this in mind. I want y'all to understand that that's the point of virility. It's to encourage guys to enhance and optimize their testosterone levels, not boost it to the top NGDL. You understand? I mean, if you want to do that, that's up to you. But just know that there are risks that come with having your testosterone levels all the way at 1,000 plus. All right. Now, enough of my rant, but I had to do that, guys. I had to do that because I get guys that comment on some of my stuff or even comment on some of my advertisements, and they like, yo, let me see some test results. Let me see. I don't see any guys showing any proof that their testosterone levels boosted. Bro, we are not obsessed with the number that's on the test. What virility is made for is simply so that guys can go from here and get to here. You feel me? Point blank period. If my man was struggling with feeling energized and feeling motivated, and his sex drive was kind of lacking, and just didn't have a lot of energy, and he started taking virility, and in a few days he's like, yo, I'm good. I feel energized. My sex drive is on point. I'm piping my girl down, my wife down. There's no complaints. There's no nothing. The job is completed. It's completed. All right, y'all. So I had to express that, y'all, and I'm gonna move on from it. But Jason Ruiz. All right, salute. I hope I pronounced your name right. I probably threw it off or said it wrong. But he said, have you tried the home testosterone test kits? Yes, I have tried. There's this one. I actually did a video for them, and I actually got sponsored by them for a little while. But it's called Let's Get Checked. And I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really happy with the product. I wasn't really happy with the product. I did do the video for them, but it just didn't work. It wasn't convenient. Like, you had to, when you prick yourself, you had to make sure you got enough blood, and the stuff that you pour the blood in, it just wasn't. It wasn't convenient, and it was not easy to get the blood inside of the tubes. The whole thing was just crazy. So I'm working on creating my own at-home testosterone test kit. All right. And that's something that's going to be available to y'all. I'm pushing for it to be available before this year is out, hopefully by like late summer, but we're still working on that. But trust and believe, once I create it and it's set, I will have that available for y'all, man. But yes, we need that. We need an at-home testosterone kit. I'm going to be honest. I'm not even just focusing on testosterone. I'm looking to create an at-home test for testosterone, estrogen, vitamin levels, micronutrient levels. The list goes on. So that's the main thing that I'm working on right now, guys. I'm working on just having an overall at-home test, because I know, for one, if I can send a test to my clients and they can get the results to the test, and then they can show me the lab results to their test, I can train my guys better, and I can help them achieve whatever it is that they want to achieve. All right. So yeah, that's gonna be lit. Oh man, hold up, y'all. Let me plug this in real quick before this thing down. Hold up, y'all. I'll be right back. But anyway, I'm sure y'all can still hear me, right? I want my main concept, and the main thing that I want to do is I want to make sure that y'all as my guys have everything that you need, right? If you can test your shit at home, you can get your lab results back, you A1. I mean, there's you literally have all the information that you need to be successful. So that's one of the main goals, guys. That's one of the main goals. So I want to make sure that y'all keep that in mind too, man. It's I can't wait to do it. It's gonna be lit. All right, I'm gonna have to slide this over to y'all. So I can plug it. Oh shit. No. Fuck. Damn. Yo, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. Had a little technical difficulty, but I'm back. I'm back and I'm live. But anyway, I'm gonna finish off what I was saying, guys. Like, look, the main goal is to bring you guys what y'all need, period, and to give y'all what y'all want and to help y'all get to a place where y'all want to be. That's the whole point of Virility Kings, y'all. That's the whole point of everything. Sky the Limit 925. Yo, yeah, it did actually die, man. But I got it plugged up, and thankfully I'm back here. Sky the Limit, he said Shark Tank. Yo, that's a good idea, man. I mean, once I create it, I might actually holler at Shark Tank and see what's up. I'm sure somebody's already done it, though. You know what I'm saying? But I might look into that just to see how it goes. Let's see. Jason, dope, man. He said, dope, man. Salute. He said, I'd like to have a vitamin level test kit also. Can't wait. Dope. Yeah, Jason, man. That's what I'm working on, man. I'm very excited about it. A lot of the things that I come up with, it really, it may sound selfish, but y'all know I'm far from selfish. All I do is give to people. But like, it starts from what I feel like I needed and what I needed, for my own testosterone levels or my own vitamin levels. I go through these different changes where I'm either trying to bulk or I'm trying to cut and get lean. And I may not know exactly where I stand on some of these vitamin levels. And one of the biggest reasons why we struggle, guys, with transforming our body, growing muscle, a lot of the times it's because of deficiencies in micronutrients, macronutrients, all kinds of things, guys, vitamins, minerals. That right there can be, for one, preventing you from boosting testosterone. It's funny, that's the point of this video. Preventing you from boosting testosterone levels the way that you want to, but it can also be preventing you from building muscle. It could be for preventing you from having optimal energy levels, hormonal health, gut health, brain function, and mental health. The list goes on. So I feel like this is something that'll be very beneficial to y'all. And for me too. I'm excited because I want to know where I stand. I want to know where my levels are. So it is what it is. Yo, KC, good morning, man. Good morning, brother. I want to know where my levels are. We all need to know where all our levels are. Hormonal, mineral, micronutrient, all that, nutrient levels, all that. We need to know so that we can get to optimal places, guys. You feel me? So with all that being said, it's time to move on. After the whole thing died on me and all that, it's time to move on. All right. So I'm gonna move on. So now I'm gonna move on to the next food that you want to avoid, man, so that you can optimize these testosterone levels and you could prevent yourself from decreasing your testosterone levels. If y'all ready for that next one, I need to see some threes in the chat. Let me get some threes in the chat if y'all are ready to hear about the next food that you want to avoid if you don't want to decrease your testosterone levels. Let me get some threes in the chat. Let me get some threes, man. Threes. There's 4 of y'all in here. Let me see some threes in the chat. If you want to hear this next food that's going to, help you avoid decreasing your testosterone levels. Y'all like how I'm smacking y'all and shit. Like, come on, you better push that button, man. Push it. All right, y'all. So let me see some threes in the chat, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go into this next food. And the next food, I mean, as soon as I say it, y'all gonna be like, man, we already know this. We already know. But it's always good to get multiple perspectives on one thing. I think one of the best things about anybody, if anybody wants to be more intelligent, more wiser, grow in knowledge, the best thing to do is to, for one, accept that you know nothing. 2, find multiple perspectives and views on one thing that you think you already know. Because we can always, a wise man knows that he can learn from anything and everybody. Okay? So there's been plenty of times where I thought I knew some shit, right? and somebody starts speaking on something that I thought I knew, and then they elaborate more, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't really know that aspect or that part of that shit. I didn't know that. Like, I knew the generality of it. I knew what it meant in general, but like I didn't know that there was these other things attached to it that further, broadens the definition of that situation or thing. So it's something to keep in mind. All right, Steve-O, man, my dude. Somebody know how to follow directions on here. Salute. You're gonna get far, bro. He put the three in the chat. Salute. You know how to follow directions, man. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to this next food. Now, the next food is gonna be soy. And I know y'all already know that. I know y'all know, you're like, man, duh. Men, we've known this for years. Well, while there is a common belief, right, that eating soy will give you higher estrogen. I'll keep it real with y'all, man. It's not really the case. A lot of people think that soy, you should not eat it because it's high in estrogen or it'll raise your estrogen levels. I'll tell y'all something. Soy contains plant estrogens or phytoestrogens, which mimic the effects of this female hormone, right? However, this form of estrogen may not have a negative impact on your health at all, right? And this is something that I was trying to tell y'all 4 years ago, and people was coming for me in the comments like, yo, like, nah, Black Superman, you wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. Blah, 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 blah. Nah, man, soy raises estrogen, blah, 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 blah. No. The correlation between soy and estrogen is that soy has plant estrogens and phytoestrogens that mimic the hormone estrogen. That has always been the connection. And what the media did, what the fitness industry did, what the world did was took that information and ran with it and was like, all right, bet, well, we're just going to tell everybody, look, soy raises estrogen because of these similarities and these estrogenic similarities in its DNA. Well, guys, it's not true. Contrary to popular belief, soy protein concentrate has been shown to decrease testosterone levels in some studies. For this reason, it has been proposed as a possible treatment for prostate cancer. Y'all remember what I said earlier. The reason why lycopene in tomatoes are good for prostate health is simply because of the lycopene in it that could potentially lower testosterone levels. Okay? You understand? In another study, neither whey nor soy protein caused an alteration in hormonal levels. All right? When it comes to soy, use common sense regardless and moderation, and you should be fine. Okay? So you know, pretty much this is me debunking what's been said for years. I mean, I even was believing this shit 100%. I'm like, oh man, this is crazy. I'm gonna stay away from soy because it's highly estrogenic and it'll raise your estrogen levels. Guys, no, that's not the case. Estrogen will and can potentially lower your testosterone levels. Okay? So this is why it's good to just move forward with it in moderation and, just use common sense. Just use common sense. You know what I'm saying? It's totally up to you on how you want to go about it. It's totally up to you on what you want to choose and utilize for you. But I'm here to let you know, guys, that soy does not raise estrogen. Soy can potentially lower your testosterone levels, and that's what makes it detrimental potentially to your testosterone. All right? So that's the similarities between soy and estrogen. It's just the plant estrogens and the phytoestrogens that's in soy that mimic estrogen. Okay? So potentially, it could actually, combat estrogen in a sense, possibly. You know how the body sometimes confuses things. If you're putting things in your body that mimics something else, it may be some replace and take. There's a number of things that could potentially go on with that. But either way, that in a nutshell, that's my point. You know what I'm saying? it could potentially lower your testosterone levels. So just keep that in mind, guys. All right, if y'all ready for the next food, or if you're ready for the next, potential and possible food or even lifestyle that could lower your testosterone levels, let me get a 4 in the chat. Get a nice little 4, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a 4, look, throwing up signs and shit. Let me get a 4 out here. You feel me? So let me get a nice 4, and then we can go from there. And by the way, I appreciate y'all for stopping through the live, which is lit. It's always good. And y'all already know this is the podcast. So you know what? This whole time, I ain't even have my banner up. Let me fix this real quick, y'all. While I'm waiting for y'all to go ahead and put some 4s in the chat. I'm going to put my banner up, dog. I'm slipping on my pimping out here, bro. I don't see no 4s, man. Put some 4s in the chat if y'all want me to go to the next food and the next lifestyle and all that good stuff while I'm getting this banner together. To avoid that lower. Foods to avoid that lower testosterone levels. And I got bonus material for y'all on this episode. I'm gonna go over some things that can help you fix low testosterone, that can help you literally come against and combat low testosterone and potentially reverse the lowering of your testosterone levels that you've probably done thus far. All right. Let me give y'all some motivation. All right, my man Christopher Torrance, he put a 4 in there. Salute. Franco Merdolo, he said, I follow you from Italy. Congrats. Yo, Franco, salute, man. Salute all the way in Italy. I can't wait to come to your country. I'm telling you, I'm going to travel the world. And I'm telling y'all, man, just wait and see. I know I'm not super huge on YouTube. My channel ain't super big and huge, but man, I got people that love me, man, all over the world. And I'm thankful for that. I don't need to have 100,000, 200,000 subscribers, 300,000 subscribers and all that. And people, 25,000 people watching this live. And I don't need all that for me to feel validated in what I've done. I know that there's been plenty of people that's been helped by the content and the information that I put up on YouTube. And for me, that is fulfilling enough. I've trust me, I know my value and I'm good with that. So I'm still going to travel the world. I'm still going to come around. I'm still going to meet people. And there's no doubt in my mind that eventually my channel will expand. I just haven't really put a big emphasis in expanding my channel. I know I should, but I'm focusing on things that's way more important to me. And I'm dealing with the people that I have in my grasp that God has given me somewhat of a responsibility over. I'm focusing on that. And I'm creating things that could really make a change in this world. That's my main thing. I don't really care for the subscribers. I mean, obviously I want it, but I know that doesn't define my value in what I present. How many subscribers I got, or how many views I get on my videos, or how many people in the chat, or how many people super chatting it up and giving me money and all. I understand that doesn't define who I am and my value to the world. I know my value. I know who I am. I know what I've presented that's very powerful. And I understand that the only issue is that there's a lot of people that are missing out on what I've presented on my channel. And like I said, I just feel like eventually I'm gonna get to that place where a lot of this stuff that's on my channel will get out to the world once I promote and do all that good stuff. I don't really care to do that right now. Right now I got too many other things I'm focused on. So it is what it is, guys. But look, I'm gonna go ahead and go into this next food. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go into this next food, and this is more or less like a lifestyle, more than a food. This is more or less like a lifestyle more than a food. And I might get some people that might, be like, nah, man, don't come for us like that. But it is what it is. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all regardless. All right. So, guys, vegetarian diets, man. Vegetarian diets. Now, I'm not going to say that, there isn't any benefit to doing a vegetarian diet. If it makes sense for you, if the pros outweigh the cons, if it's more beneficial for you to take on one of these types of fads or these types of diets, then by all means, go ahead and do it. But I do want you to understand that when you undergo a vegetarian diet, this could have some type of effects on your testosterone levels. And it's something to be mindful about. It's something to think about. You see what I'm saying? I'm not just going to sit here and say, oh, man, you got to do this lifestyle and not let you know the possible risks. That's the thing that I don't agree with a lot of these fads. You got people that's constantly telling you about these different types of lifestyles and ways of eating, right? But they don't even tell you the possible side effects that you could potentially go through. They don't even really get into, oh man, when you go keto, there's a potential that you could, have low potassium, which could cause other issues. That there's a chance that you could have, listen, the list goes on. You have to do further research on your own, which is our own responsibility. But at the same time, if you're going to be biased about something, at least tell people, yo, if you do undergo this type of lifestyle, you do risk this, right? So anyway, let me go ahead and go into vegetarian diets, right? And how it could potentially affect your testosterone levels. Now, one of the biggest concepts, common concepts, is that vegan and vegetarian diets will contribute to lower levels of testosterone, right? Still, one study found vegans to have higher testosterone levels than both vegetarians and meat eaters. Now, that's vegan. So there's a difference between vegan and vegetarian, right? There's a difference. The vegans and vegetarians in this study were younger and had a lower body weight than meat eaters, okay? Which can affect the results. That's the only thing about this study that kind of throw it off for me. If these men were healthier in general, they would also tend to have higher testosterone levels. Nonetheless, the study seems to prove that you can have a vegetarian or vegan diet and enjoy optimal hormone balance and health potentially. So it's one of those things where, you could be you could be all right on the vegetarian diet or the vegan diet, but it all depends on your overall health at the end of the day. I'm not going to sit here and say that the vegetarian diet will prevent you from boosting testosterone levels. In no way, shape, or form am I saying that. But it's just something to think about. It's something to keep in mind. It's something to track. So if you're going to undergo the vegetarian diet, or you kind of think about taking that step, just be ready to make sure your hormone levels are good. Make sure your testosterone levels are good. Make sure everything is functioning the way that it should. And, the way that you want it to. You feel me? All right. So with that being said, I'm going to start going into, wait, before I even go into that. So another thing that you guys want to stay away from, man, in terms of your testosterone levels, it's going to be candy. Candy and sugar, all this extra processed bullshit. The list goes on. The candy, the super sugar explosions everywhere, you know what I'm saying? And just extra bullshit. Just let it go, man. Just let it go. I can't really judge anybody. I can't judge nobody because, I've been there and done that. I've had addictions to sugar too. I used to eat nothing but candy all the time, and sugar and cakes. And, I find excuses on why I should be eating cake, even though I knew I shouldn't. I still would find a reason why I should eat it. Oh, well, I need these carbs, man, because I'm trying to load up real quick. I need the carb load, so let me go ahead and get like 2 of these cakes from Kroger, from Kroger's or from Harris Teeter, the little joints in the plastic container, them joints is, they're good. Let me get this red velvet. Let me get this chocolate joint. Let me get this, whatever. And at the end of the day, it's just stupid, man. It's dumb. There's no benefit hormonally from eating sugar and sugary foods, especially all the time. If you want to eat something in moderation, that's one thing. But if you're doing it all the time, know that there are some side effects that can come with that. Most definitely. All right. So it's definitely something you want to keep in mind. Okay. Christopher Torrance, he said, anything about gut bacteria and testosterone, probiotics, etc. Wow. That's a real good question. And like I said, if y'all want to, I would love to have y'all hop on live with me and y'all can ask me these questions, man. I really want us to start engaging on this level. Why? Because I feel like it would be entertaining to all the other viewers. And also, I mean, if I'm talking to you, I'm looking at you, I'm talking to you, I just feel like I'm talking to somebody instead of me always just hopping on here and I'm just, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dang, man, I would like to actually engage with you guys because I know it'll be entertaining for all the other guys that's watching. And then shit, y'all can meet me and I can meet y'all. I really want to get to know y'all. So this is what I'm gonna do, right? Before I answer that question, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the link. I'm gonna put a link in the chat, and literally all you got to do is just go to that link, and then you can hop on. So let me hold up, y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all the option to hop on with me, because I think it will be entertaining, and I want to meet y'all, man. I want to meet y'all. I want to put a face to y'all names because I see a lot of y'all, man. A lot of y'all been rocking with me for a while. I see the same names. So here go the link right here, man. If you guys want to hop in on me and y'all can ask me these questions, and then we'll go from there. And I'll put y'all in, and all you got to do is go to that link, and the setup is easy, and you could hop on with me, and we'll definitely talk about these things if y'all have specific questions. That's what I live off of, man. And I think it'll also expand this podcast. And it'll give us greater content because I know y'all going to ask some good questions. That'll just take it to a whole nother level. So he said anything about gut bacteria and testosterone, probiotics, etc. So first and foremost, probiotics is very important for the body. Simply because we need bacteria in our gut. We have bacteria in our gut, whether we want it or not or like it or not. But we all have. In order for us to function correctly, in order for our immune system to work correctly, we have to have bacteria. There's bad bacteria, there's good bacteria. There's bad bacteria, there's good bacteria, right? So with that being said, in order for us to optimize our health, it could be hormonal health, it could be mental health, it could be physical health. We need to have a decent ratio of bacteria in our body. We need to have multiple cultures of bacteria in our body in order for us to function correctly and for us to be healthy. So with that being said, yes, you want to definitely have a decent amount of bacteria in your body so that you can have a healthy functioning endocrine system and a hormonal system. I believe that one of the biggest mistakes, right, that happens. I'm gonna give you all a good example. So antibiotics. What's the first thing that a doctor will put or prescribe for you if, say, you've caught some type of virus or you've caught some type of viral infection or, I don't know. I mean, shoot, these days they give people freaking antibiotics for any freaking reason that you come in the darn hospital. They find a reason to prescribe antibiotics for you. They're like, all right, well, then your foot look a little dirty. Look, I'm gonna prescribe you antibiotics. The thing is what a lot of people don't know about antibiotics. One course of antibiotics, a 7 to 10 day prescription, actually 7 days. They prescribe 10 most of the time commonly, but 7 days, a 7-day prescribed antibiotic or prescription of antibiotic can knock your bacteria out to a degree where it could take anywhere from a year to 2 years to naturally rebuild your microbiome. Your microbiome is pretty much just the bacteria that's in your stomach. Well, here's the issue with that. We need a ratio of bacteria in our stomach. We need good and bad bacteria in our stomach for us to be very healthy, for our body to function correctly. If we don't have any in our body, that leaves us susceptible to a lot of things. So with that being said, hell yeah, probiotics are very important. In my mind, I believe that we need to be taking the right probiotics. We need to be taking the right cultures because there's different cultures. Also, I want you guys to know that more bacteria or strains of bacteria does not mean good. So you might find one that says 20 million, bacteria, right? And then you might find another one that says 20 billion bacteria, right? 20 billion bacteria. Just because that has more doesn't mean that it's better for you. And a lot of the times, man, what really matters is the right strains of bacteria. So honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now, the best thing that you want to do or you want to start off with is start eating food with live bacteria in it. Eat foods with live bacteria in it. Sauerkraut, kefir is all right. Man, the list goes on all the different things where you can get natural bacteria. Nutritional yeast is even a decent option for like natural live bacteria. Man, the list goes on, guys. But yeah, probiotics is very important. And I'm here to tell you, my germ freaks out there, people that's like, oh no, nasty. Oh no, I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't want this. I don't want that. Listen, people who are germ free, people that go all these extents to get rid of all the bacteria in their body. Do you understand? There's been multiple studies on germ free people and people who have germs or bacteria in their body. And guess who performs the best? Guess who has the most longevity? Guess who's stronger? Guess who's more healthy? It's the people with bacteria in their body. So probiotics are very important. I want to strongly stress that you guys get the right one. And that's enough. I didn't want to really say nothing yet, but that's something that I'm working on too. That's actually a product that I'm working on as a probiotic. Now, y'all getting exclusive information. Now, I ain't even. I wasn't supposed to say nothing about it, but you know what? It is what it is. I appreciate y'all for being on this live right now. Y'all get to get the first scoop on it. But Superhuman Labs is working on a probiotic, right? But that's a little later down the line, but it is on the way. And it's powerful. I mean, it's going to have all the cultures that's necessary and all the strains that's necessary for you to have optimal health. Now let me slip and slide back to antibiotics because I know I don't want to get too far off with this. This is about stuff to avoid to not decrease your testosterone levels or, letting you know what could decrease your testosterone levels. But I think probiotics could potentially improve that. And simply because it's just improving your overall health. You understand? We got to remember and know that our stomach, look, your gut, right here, guys, right here. Your gut is your second brain, okay? We have to take care of our stomach. We got to take care of our gut because our gut, when we think about our central nervous system, all of that is connected, okay? You look at a diagram of the body, you can see it. You can look at the peripheral nervous system and the central nervous system, and you can see how the diagram, how it comes from the brain and then it comes all through the body. And we got all these neural pathways and all this stuff going through the body, guys. And if you look, the center of the body is pretty much the gut, the stomach. It's very important, man, that you make sure you're getting the right probiotics in. I'm not going to go too far on that because I can talk about that all day. But you know what I'll do? Probably do a separate episode on gut health. Because as men, we need to have good gut health, boy. As men, we got to have real good gut health. It's very important. So just be on the lookout for that, y'all. And look, if you guys got any other questions, go ahead and hop on the live, man. I got the link in the chat. Let me see if I can show y'all. Yeah, all y'all got to do is look at the chat. If y'all got any questions, hop in on the chat. Let's make this interesting, y'all. Let's make this entertaining. Click that link in the chat, hop on the video and ask me a question. All right. All right, y'all. Here's another question. Franco Merdolo. He said, how much is important the saw palmetto for a man? Okay. So saw palmetto is actually in my natural testosterone support supplement, Virility. Virility has saw palmetto berries in it. Saw palmetto is a very powerful herb and very necessary, guys. I'm talking about on a whole nother level. That's why I put it in Virility because it's very positive. It has a lot of good effects. It even helps with beard growth. So if you go to my YouTube channel and you look at some of my older videos, you can see you can see you can see my struggle. I could not grow a beard to save my life. Now I got a beard. You feel me? Now I got a beard. And that was one of the reasons why I put saw palmetto in Virility, because that was one of the effects. It actually helps with offsetting hair loss, right? So a lot of guys was actually running away from saw palmetto because they heard that it could potentially lower DHT levels. Just because DHT levels are being lowered, it does not mean that it'll have an overall bad effect on your free testosterone levels or your testosterone levels. That's why there's other things that's in Virility that help combat. It's a formula. It's literally a formula. A lot of people, when they do these different supplements, they're not being very strategic with their formula, and they're not thinking like a chess player. They're playing checkers. They're playing checkers with their supplement. Me, I play chess with my supplements. So this is why Virility is so amazing, because with every ingredient, I'm already thinking 2 to 3 steps, potentially 6 steps ahead. So for every benefit that saw palmetto has, and whatever decline that saw palmetto could possibly cause, I got, cissus chondrogularis that can come in and combat that and support that. And then whatever that can't handle, I got hawthorn berries that'll come in, boom, and handle the aromatase. You understand? The aromatase, the aromatization in your body. And then, the list goes on. The list goes on. And then whatever could potentially cause even more, it's something else. Then I got Kristen to come in and handle this. You see what I'm saying? That is what the whole formula was about. It was all about playing chess. I just liken my formula to a chess game. I'm like, all right. So I have to treat this supplement like I'm playing chess with myself, pretty much. And I knew the things that I was dealing with and other guys was dealing with when they were taking testosterone boosters. So I was like, all right, bet. I'm going to just deal with all of those things in one bottle. I'm going to deal with all of those things in one formula. A lot of guys that hit me up, they're like, yo, well, man, do I need to take DIM? You know what I'm saying? I got Virility from you. I'm loving the product, but hey, do I need to take DIM? Or do I need to cycle off of Virility? Do I need to cycle on, cycle off? And I'm like, no, it's not necessary. Everything that you need is in Virility. Whether it's aromatase, whether it's estrogen going out of whack, whether it's whatever, it's all in Virility. It's all in Virility. So that was my whole point of creating it. You know what I'm saying? Not to toot my own horn, man, but it was pretty genius. It's pretty genius, man. I have to give myself a pat on the back for that, because it was genius, man. Saw palmetto is awesome. That's why I put it in Virility, guys. Saw palmetto is amazing, and I highly recommend it. Even if you want to just try a trial of it on your own. But like I said, with Virility, you got everything that you need. It's just all there. All right, man. So look, I got 8 of y'all on here. And I know all 8 of y'all ain't scared to hop on live with me. Now I got 9 of y'all on here. And I know all 9 of y'all ain't shook or scared to hop on live with me. If y'all got any questions, we're going to make this happen. Jonathan, what is it? Gutierrez. He said, dude, I just want to die. Bro, what's going on with you, brother? You just want to die. Why you just want to die? What's going on, man? Why do you want to do something like that? If you need somebody to talk to, man, click that link, man. Hop on live. I'm here for you. Click that link, man, and hop on live. We're going to make this happen. So I'm going to go over some things real quick that can really help you deal with low testosterone. I'm just going to slide through it. I ain't going to take all year on it. First and foremost, y'all already know sleep. Sleep is very important. Getting at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep is crucial for your whole endocrine and hormonal system. Sleep deprivation is linked to decreased testosterone, but you might be surprised at how fast, this problem can appear. I mean, it could happen. It could happen just like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is just don't get good sleep for 3 days in a row. And you're going to feel that shit. You're going to feel it. You're going to know something ain't right. Michael L. Smith, too, he said, "What's good, King?" He said, "I'm looking to lose weight, build muscle, and shred. I take them and 6-star testosterone." Yo, Michael, look, do me a favor and click this link right here. I'm about to put it right in the chat. And hop on live with me, man, and ask me a question. I want to meet you. All right. Yeah, hop on, bro. If y'all too shy, I ain't gonna push it no more. I'm gonna let it go. I ain't gonna push it. I just want y'all to hop on and kind of want to switch the trajectory of this podcast and kind of bring y'all on. Just to go from there. But it's up to y'all, man, if y'all want to hop on or not. Michael L. Smith II, he said, "Thanks, King." Toussaint Carrington, he said, "Want to try your virility?" He put vitality. It's virility, bro. I'm sure you know that. You probably just misspelled it. Does it boost blood pressure? No, sir. No. Virility doesn't boost blood pressure. Okay, we got Michael coming in. All right, but I'm about to add him on. But nah, virility doesn't boost your blood pressure at all, bro. Nah, not at all. All right, y'all, let me throw Mike on real quick. What's good, brother? I think you frozen, man. Yeah, I think you froze, bro. Yeah, it got you frozen. I can still see you though. I'm gonna wait until you start moving, and then once you start moving on there, then I'll assume that your joint is good. But it had you frozen for a second. Toussaint Carrington, he said, want to try virility. Does it boost blood pressure? No, it don't boost blood pressure. I do have a few herbs in it that can help with regulating your blood pressure. So with that being said, that means if you got low blood pressure, it can bring it to a healthier space. If you got high blood pressure, you see what I'm saying? It'll bring it to an average space. So to answer your question, yes. And you know what? Let me pull it up real quick, y'all, so I can show y'all something. Toussaint Carrington. Yeah, man. Salute, man. Yeah, it's all you got to do is go to superhumanlabs.store, and it's right here on the right here on my screen. And yeah, that's where you could copy that. But let me pull it up for y'all real quick so I can actually tell y'all the specific herb. I know I should know this right here, y'all, but I be having so much on my mind, y'all. I be working so much that sometimes stuff don't even be clicking right. You feel me? All right, here go Mike, man. Let me throw Mike back on. What's going on, brother?
Doing all right. How about yourself?
Man, doing good, man. So what was your question again, bro?
And I was stating I'm trying to lose weight and trying to bulk up and shred. I was down to like 170, 175, but the COVID hit, then I started gaining weight.
Yeah. So you just want to know, like, kind of like how you can trim down.
Yes, sir. I'm right now my regimen is pretty much, I got to do 5 duos for the day. So to get my 100 in, I'm trying to knock out 20 on every prayer. So 5 times a day, 20 each rep. That's 100. Push-ups, sit-ups, just basic calisthenics, and then 50. I get about 100 jumping jacks in for the day as well. I try to incorporate some squats, at least 20 squats a day. I read somewhere it's good for us, good stability.
Oh yeah, definitely, bro. So I got a question for you. So do you have access to a gym, or you just choose to do this?
I'm choosing to do it. I do have access to a gym now that I move into a better location. It's right out here in my neighborhood complex. Basic stuff.
Oh,
No
okay.
bench press, just the freehand weights.
Word. Okay. So yeah, if you're very interested in doing calisthenics and you love doing that, because I know a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people do. Some of my clients, I'm like, I'm trying to get them in the gym. They're like, nah, I'm good. I just want to stick to doing my stuff at home, which is cool. It's very beneficial. I think one of the biggest things, it don't matter what we do. It don't matter what type of training regimen we're doing. It's going to be
Mm-hmm.
diet. So that's, if you really want to see results and see your body transform, I always say eat at least 1 to 1.5 grams of protein per pound that you weigh, right? And that's a day.
You said 1.5 per
Yeah,
pound.
1 gram to 1.5 grams,
Okay.
right? And then as far as your carbs, especially doing the type of stuff that you're doing, I say don't go under 250 grams of carbs. Simply so that you can be pretty fueled. So what's your diet look like right now?
I did my 7-day vegan challenge 2 months ago, so I'm going into like a full 2 months to a month and a half vegan. So I just wake up in the morning. I make my smoothie with either my smoothie pack, throw some celery in there because I believe the celery is anti-carcinogenic, I believe.
Okay.
I throw that in, so I have a smoothie in the morning. At least one big meal throughout the day. And then I'll probably snack on some chips, some trail mix or something like that.
Okay. So you're vegan. So see, it's a little different. That's a little different ballgame because you're vegan, and that's one of the reasons why I ain't jumped the wagon on that yet. Because I understand, how it's a little more difficult to get in a lot of protein,
Mm-hmm.
but it can be done.
Well, not to cut you off, I take this. It's a hemp powder,
Yeah.
so it has more protein in it than uh, a lot of things. And I know spirulina, but I don't have spirulina right now. I can show it to you. You just a
Okay.
second here.
Okay. So you are so pretty much you're saying like you do take something that does give you some type of protein.
Yes. So that's
Okay. Okay.
see.
I mean, that's dope. That's lit. So how much do you weigh?
I haven't even weighed myself. I know I'm probably about 230, 220.
230, 220. Okay.
Yeah, about 5'7",
I got
5'8".
stuff in here. So in order for you to get adequate protein, right, you want to be looking at least you want to be looking at it. Well, if you this is why I tell my vegan guys, like if you vegan, then it's not going to hurt you to, I guess, do like 200 grams of protein a day. Like 200 ain't that bad. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
200 grams ain't bad, but yeah, man. To keep it 100 with you, I think that's your best bet. Man, I'm trying my best to get this damn camera. That's your best bet, bro. Like, your diet is going to really, really set the tone for you.
Okay.
How tall are you?
About 5'7".
Oh, so you 5'7" and 230. Okay, that's pretty okay. So
Yeah, I know that's overweight there.
yeah, but bro, I honestly I commend anybody who's doing what you're doing. I mean, shit, you hustling 5 days out the week, you doing something. I think once you start to adjust your diet and you start to make sure that you get that macro ratio pretty decent, like it doesn't have to be perfect,
Mm-hmm.
but as long as you're getting a decent amount of protein and you find out the caloric deficit that you need to be in, that's what's going to help you lose that weight. You feel me?
I understood.
Yeah. So you could be potentially eating too much food, and that's why your weight isn't dropping. So yeah, man, I highly recommend that. Like just finding out or figuring out what's going to be your caloric intake for you to lose weight. Make sure that you got a substantial amount of protein,
Mm-hmm.
and man, you good. Your weight gonna start falling off once you do that.
All right. And then you said with the carbs, how many carbs you got? I think I need to keep in
So
as far as the ratio.
if you're vegan, right?
Hmm.
I mean, your diet is going to be mostly carbs anyway, right?
Okay.
So, I mean, I honestly wouldn't really too much worry about that. I think your main, especially being vegan, I think your main focus should be like, yo, how much protein am I getting a day? Like, let me make sure I'm getting something, halfway decent, at least like 180 to 190 grams a day.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. It's gonna be hard to do that with that powder. Um, there's a lot of high protein vegan options though. I don't know
Mm.
if you're aware.
I haven't looked into it just yet, but I'll add it to my routine. Still still getting that in as far as the research and adding it to it.
Yeah, bro. Quinoa is a high protein vegan source. Hemp seeds are very high in protein in terms of their volume.
Hmm.
Very high. Man, the list goes on, bro. Like for real. I tell anybody that, like, yo, if you make sure that you're getting a decent amount of protein, and then make sure that you're at a caloric deficit, your body has to adapt to that. And then what you're doing some type of push-ups, you're doing some type of calisthenics a day. Do you time yourself when you're doing it?
Nah, I don't. I just trying to make sure I knock out the rep. Uh, yeah, trying to make sure I'm knocking out the reps.
So you said you have access to a gym. Um,
Hmm.
they don't have a bench press, but do they have free weight dumbbells?
They do.
Man, bro, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. You start working out with those dumbbells, and you
Hmm.
get together like a dumbbell workout plan. Also mix in push-ups, do squats with the dumbbells. Get them
Hmm.
dumbbells, bro. Hit them squats. Boom. Explosive.
Hmm.
Your body will transform. We don't necessarily have to work with a barbell in order for our body to transform. Um, you might just have a high percentage of body fat, but underneath that, you got
Hmm.
muscle. Like shit. Yeah, you look pretty stocked too. Like you got something up under there for sure.
Yeah, it don't take long for me to bulk up, but just trying to, like I was saying, I'm trying to shred and slim down and get that tone. So I know once I slim down, it's just working on the toning, and staying motivated to do that. Because some days I don't even feel like doing my cardio or doing my calisthenics. So uh, I pretty much just try to knock it out anyways, just to go ahead and complete that goal for the day.
Oh yeah, man. A lot of things come into play with that too. Have you heard about Virility, my natural testosterone support?
I haven't. I've seen it floating across the screen here, but I haven't researched it just yet.
Yeah, man, it's legit. Guys are really getting good results in terms of natural energy. I'm a proponent for natural energy. So
Hmm.
a lot of guys might want to run to caffeine. They might want to run to stimulants. They might want to run to pre-workout. I'm
Hmm.
all about using stuff that'll naturally boost energy and give you that natural want to do it and drive to do it. So it's something to look into, man. Also, just yeah, man, you just need a plan. You need a plan, man. And if you're interested in that, hit me up. I got clients, man. I put together workout regimens on my workout platform for my
Hmm.
clients. I can get you the macros that you need to follow. I can get you your calories. I can get you your workout program. You can track all of it on my platform.
Hmm.
And guys is getting results. I can show y'all right now some of my guys that transformed. But that's all you really need, bro, is a plan. You just need like a specific plan to follow, um, especially with your calories, to know what you need to be eating a day to get that deficit, and you in there, bro. Straight up.
All right. All right. I appreciate it. I'm definitely gonna hit you up on take you up on that offer. So is it the superhumanlabs.store to where I do that, or just DM you on this platform here?
Well, you can DM me, or you can follow me on IG. Hold on, let me see. But also you can go to fasttrainhill.com too. Fasttrainhill.com, and then there's a tab that says online training. You just click that tab,
Hmm.
and it has the different packages that I have, and like how much it costs and stuff like that. And you can still hit me up and ask me any questions that you got.
All right, cool. Is it spelled a certain type of way? The Fast Train Hill? It might just be my server.
No, it's just www.fast, like run fast, like a training, like train,
Right.
and then heal, like the body heal.com.
Oh, heal. Okay, I'll put the other heal. All right, I got you.
Yeah, man. And look, I this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? I love helping guys transform, helping women transform. If you decide you want to do that, cool. If you like, nah, I don't know. Shit, if you got any questions, man, I still got you. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know what you need, and I got you.
All right, I appreciate it, King. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Hey, same here.
All right, man. You have a great one.
Are you about to say something else? I ain't even cut you off.
Oh no, I wasn't. I was just thank you for the time and expertise.
No problem, bro. Anytime. All right.
All right. Peace.
Peace. Yeah, y'all. Oh man. Look, y'all see, this room is a mess, man. I put the room on blast. All right. Anyway, yeah, man, that's it, man. Y'all hop on here, man. I'm just going, answer your question to the best of my capability. If you click that link, and yeah, man, I'm gonna drop some gems on you, because that's what I'm about. And I just want to help. I just want to help people get what they want, while I get what I want. You feel me? But yeah. So that's it, guys. I mean, the biggest thing about losing weight, sometimes it can get a bit difficult for us, y'all, because our bodies don't want to do what it takes. Like our body just, or maybe we got a lot of stuff going on, so our mind is like, yo, I already got to take care of this, take care of that, take care of this, and you want me to also track food, and you want me to also be at a caloric deficit, and you want me to also do this too, and do cardio, and do. Sometimes we just got to really dig deep and really conjure up that drive that's already within us, that feeling within that already has us like, yo, I would love to be looking better. I would love to be in a better space. And sometimes that's what it takes. Sometimes we might need to look at somebody else that's looking good, like no homo. I got two inspiration pictures that I look at, and it's two guys that look like how I want to look. So I'm on here giving y'all gems, and I'm a trainer. And even me as a trainer, I got guys that I look to that inspire me, because I understand how can I motivate somebody else if I'm not staying motivated. I do have that sense of internal motivation, but sometimes I am inspired by seeing other people achieve greatness or a greater level of greatness than I have. So sometimes that's all it takes too, guys, is just to have that type of energy that you can stem from. Anytime you feel like, oh, I don't feel like doing this cardio, go back and look at the picture of Simeon Panda or whoever it is that you look up to, and be like, yo, I'm trying to look like that. So if I got to do this to look like that, then fuck being tired. I'm about to go in here. I'm about to prepare this food, and I'm going to go do my cardio, and I'm going to shut up. You feel me? So it's just something to think about, guys. All right. Oh, man, Christopher Torrance, man, salute, man. Black Superman, he said, thanks for all the videos and advice. I was driving to destination and couldn't go live with you. When will you have another live? Man, thank you for that super chat, bro. I appreciate that. I will try to get on next time with you. Thanks again. Yo, Christopher, man, salute on that super chat. Much love, man. Highly appreciate it. More than likely, I'll be hopping back on chat. On live. What's today? Today's Saturday. Monday. More than likely Monday, I'll be doing another episode for the podcast. And what I'll do is every episode, I think I'm gonna start just doing episodes like that, where it's just literally an episode where y'all can hop on with me. And like the whole episode is just y'all just hopping on with me. And I'll always put the link in the chat, just like I did today. Y'all can click that chat, boom, hop on. And it'll let me get about 10 of y'all at one time, but after 10, you'll have to wait until I start removing guys. But yeah, man, more than likely I'll be hopping on here Monday. I'll put together an episode Monday, and yeah, man, I'll definitely make that available for y'all, man, so y'all can hop on with me, and we can go from there. But yeah, thanks again on that too, Chris, man. That's a good look. Greatly appreciated. But yeah, man, I'm super excited about that too. I'm super excited about a lot of y'all hopping back on live with me too. Just so I can extend what I have to offer. I enjoy that. I get pleasure out of that because I believe it's a part of my call. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Another thing I want to touch on real quick. I'm gonna pull up one of these reviews, right? And I'm gonna share the screen with you guys. And I just want to show y'all what guys are saying about virility. Let me see if I can find one of my newer ones. So y'all, you know what? So let me show y'all real quick what one of the guys did on his page. And he was able to help out one of his friends on Facebook that just happened to come on in and was like, dang man, you know, boom, boom, boom. You know, I just I see your posting, man. I just ordered it too, man. I ordered Virility too, man, and blah, blah, blah. You know, it's amazing how things like that can happen, how like you could get something good for you and then you could spread the wealth and somebody else can hear about the good. And then next thing you know, it's lit. So I'm going to show you how that went down. Fucks for you. He said, damn, such a good stream. I missed most of it. I'm watching now to the end. Hey, it's all good, bro. Another thing too that I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start putting up reminders like this one. I definitely put up a premiere date to let y'all know like, hey, you know, this video is going to be on this day. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start scheduling these ahead of time, and then I'm going to go from there. I'm going to start scheduling these ahead of time, and then I'm going to go from there, guys. But I'm super excited about that, y'all. Super duper excited about doing more of these episodes. You know, where I'm just y'all hopping on live with me. Y'all hopping on live with me. Man, I thought it messed up for a second. Y'all hopping on live with me, and I'm just giving y'all gems and helping y'all out. So more than likely Monday will be the next day that I go live. All right, let me see if I can find that joint real quick. All right, let me share the screen. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me see if okay, there we go. All right, this is my Facebook, y'all. So I'm gonna show y'all a post real quick. So this is one of my guys right here, one of my Job Corps buddies, and pretty much he had caught Virility. He took a picture of it. He just put, you know, Superhuman Labs, that store on there. Just kind of let me move this out of the way. This is actually in the way. All right. You know, he was just kind of showing people and doing this and doing that. So then one of his guys hopped on. And, you know, I just hopped on because I know him. I know him like that. So I hit him up and I was like, you know, pretty much saying, you know, this is a life changer. How you liking it so far? And pretty much he was like, he said, I'm loving it. 100. He said, I can't even begin to explain how it makes me feel. Not only that it's showing me results that I haven't shown myself before. He said, usually I would max at 100 push-ups between the time I wake up till about 3 p.m. I was shocked that I even did 200 yesterday. yesterday in that time frame. It felt good. Plus, I could have kept going for more if I wanted to. And that's what I keep hearing from guys. I keep hearing from guys that they're saying, yo, when I take virility, I just feel like I can do more. Like I got more energy and I can do more. Like I can do more. You know, they just like, I feel like I can do more than what I normally do. Which is dope and lit about virility. What else? Let me see what I said. Oh yeah, he said, if I wanted to, if I could have did more if I wanted to, but 200 was enough to make me stop and be grateful and, you know, to think about this pill. He said, not only that, he said, you gain major stamina in bed, which is crazy. LOL. Bro, this shit is crack in a pill. So my appetite even got bigger since taking it 3 days ago. Like I can genuinely eat more than usual, which I noticed the past couple of 2 days. He said, if I could explain half the numbers I did in the gym today for someone who hasn't been to the gym in a few years, some wouldn't believe me. I would definitely be getting another bottle of this when it gets low. So, you know, that's dope. And see him, he wants to build muscle. So, I mean, obviously that's a good thing for him if he feels like he can eat more. Maybe he just hasn't had like an appetite. That's what's so dope about virility. I mean, it just helps in multiple ways, man. It's dope. I pretty much just told him I'm happy for him. But then here's another guy right here, as y'all can see, Thomas Dean. And he was like, yo, he said, I'm going to try it out. Just order the bottle. So he went and ordered the bottle, which was awesome. And yeah, man, just like that. I mean, it's little things like that. It's just little things like you sharing your experience with something. And then somebody that you know see your post and be like, oh, man, I need to try that too. It's really that easy, guys. I mean, it's really that simple. You know? It's really 100% that simple to have like an effect on somebody without even trying. You feel me? So look, if y'all want to hop in on the live, all you got to do is just click this link. If y'all want to hop in and holler at me real quick, ask me a question. The link is in the chat. So all you got to do is just scroll through the chat and you'll find that link. And then, and yeah, man, I'll answer your question. Whatever question you got pertaining to fitness, you know, this actual topic of this video, think foods to avoid, you know, that decrease your testosterone levels, however you want to go about it. It's up to you. Let me see if I can find some of my videos on here real quick. Hold on. All right, man, it's bugging out now, y'all. It's all good. But yeah. He said, man, turn off your torrents. You're lagging. And my internet is all fine. Oh, I'm lagging. Oh, I see what's going on. All right. I see what's going on. Let me just turn this off real quick. All right, brother, that's really good. All right, y'all. But anyway, look, if y'all don't got no more questions, man, or y'all not gonna hop on with me, I'm about to get off here. But look, it was a great episode, man. Definitely was glad that what's his name? Chris came on here. And you know, we was able to really talk about some stuff, and I could give him some great information on how to lower that body. No, Michael. I'm sorry, his name was Michael, y'all. I'm tripping. Y'all was able to give him some good information, and he was able to hop on here. Like I said, I'm gonna give you one more chance. If y'all want to hop on here, the link is in the chat. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the link back in the chat one more time for y'all. So if y'all want to hop on here with me, then click that link. And it's in the chat, and then you can hop on with me. We all men on here anyway, too, so, you know, you ain't got to look pretty or none of that, man. You know, we two men on here talking. Oh. Yeah. And I got y'all. Michael L. Smith, he said, do you have a link code for virility? A link code? What you mean by link code, Mike? You talking about like Yeah, what do you mean by link code? Talking about superhumanlabs.store? Like, are you sponsoring the product? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Nah, man. No, Virility is my product, bro. That's my product. I'm not sponsoring it. It's mine. I mean, I guess you could say I'm sponsoring it, but I mean, I own the product. Like, it's my product. But yeah, man, honestly, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all, man. You know, boosting your testosterone levels and, really dealing with low testosterone, it just comes down to a lot of natural things too that you can do at home. Sleep is going to be 100% important. Losing weight, super important. Losing weight, lowering your body fat, super important. Super important. That alone can, if you get your body fat percentage down to anywhere between 8 and 12% body fat, that can raise your testosterone levels by 25%. Right? That's why men who have a higher body fat percentage usually deal with low testosterone. It's usually also a common result of low testosterone. I even see that happen in a lot of guys, actually a whole bunch of guys who find themselves eating a lot of food. And they're like, man, why is my appetite going so rampant and going so crazy? It may be low testosterone potentially. But yeah, man, straight up, 100%. Fucks for you. He said he means discount. Fucks for you. Damn, I'm buying. Michael L. Smith, he said, that's dope. He said, I'm reviewing and purchasing. Yo, salute, man. It's awesome. I can't wait to hear about your review. I do video reviews. Guys are sending me video reviews left and right. I'm actually about to take Virility to the next level. So at Superhuman Labs, we're about to actually take it to a point where we're going to expand tremendously. And we're going to start doing a campaign. So y'all probably going to see this shit everywhere. Like, y'all going to see it all over. Y'all going to see it all over Facebook. Y'all going to see it all over Instagram and, all these different platforms because we're about to do a sponsoring ad campaign. And we're going to be looking for guys to sponsor. So I will be actually sponsoring some guys on Virility. So y'all just stay on the lookout on that. This is just the beginning, man. We just officially launched and dropped Virility. I want to say it was March the 3rd. So guys was taking Virility back in like January, right? But we officially launched it. Labels, labeling, all that good stuff. We officially launched it, I want to say on March the 3rd. And man, it's been pretty lit so far, but we're definitely about to scale up and take it to the next level. Fucks for you, he said, I did steroids for a prolonged time and my body changed permanently. Yeah, I believe it, bro. Yeah, I believe it, man. Yeah, that ain't no joke. Yeah, I got a few guys that actually have been taking Virility, man, after going in that direction. Yeah, man, I think Virility is an awesome choice, especially for guys who went in that direction and route for a number of reasons. So yeah, I definitely tried. He said, but I recovered now. I have to try this now. Man, it's awesome that you've recovered, bro. The good thing about Virility too is it's 100% natural. It's all natural herbs. It's a formula that I came up with. It's all natural herbs. It's all natural. There's 2 vitamins in it. And it's all about boosting testosterone levels, dealing with cortisol, and regulating estrogen, dealing with aromatase. That's all you need. Period. Michael L. Smith, too, said marketing is key. Oh, tell me about it. Marketing is... Trust me, I know all too well about marketing. But yeah, I have a team that handles that for me anyway. You're in a business if you have to do all your stuff. So I have a team, I have a marketing team that takes care of that for me. So I don't even have to worry about it. But I do put my input in it, obviously. Like nothing's getting I have to approve of it and I have to give the final say on it. But yeah. Hey, y'all, don't get it fucked up either, y'all. I know y'all see where I'm at and where I'm living at. The key the key is to always live below your means. The reason why a lot of people stay broke is because they want to live above their means and they want to be perceived as a rich person. Wise, smart people and men who know how to manage money know that that is irrelevant to becoming wealthy or rich or living an abundant life. So I choose to live below my means because I have goals and I have things that I seek to do that mean more than me and me having a whole bunch of money or me looking, and being perceived as this rich guy or whatever kind. I ain't got time for that. When y'all start seeing, when y'all see me looking rich, when y'all start seeing me in an amazing looking house and cars and all this shit, just know that I'm not just rich then, I'm wealthy. Just know that at that point, I'm not rich, I'm wealthy. When y'all start seeing the luxurious lifestyle, when y'all start seeing me putting up pictures and doing all this and doing all that, just know that I'm not rich, I'm wealthy at that point. So yeah. But anyway, man, I'm about to hop off here, man. Look, I appreciate y'all, man. Much love. I will be doing another episode on Monday. Don't worry. I'll make sure I'll schedule it. So then if y'all come and check on my page, you'll be able to see, what time that'll be. But more than likely, it's probably going to be like afternoon or something like that. But look, if y'all got any questions, man, hit me up, comment below. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's Black Superman. Look, encouraging all my men to embrace your masculinity. All right. Virility Kings podcast is all about encouraging men to improve mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. I haven't really dug into a lot of the other spaces right now. It's focused on physically, but we're going to dig deep in this podcast and I'm going to go into all other aspects of being a king and embracing our masculinity. All right. So stay tuned, guys. More heat, more stuff on the way. I hope all y'all have a wonderful day, man. Salute to all y'all. All right. Embrace your masculinity.